What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a wear test, maybe, and first impressions of the new Giorgio Armani High Coverage Foundation Balm. I did not like the liquid version, so this is round two. We will see if somehow it can resurrect itself into something that I love. And then I also want to try out the High Coverage Concealer, which I might have gone a little bit too light with this. We will see. Before I get in the video, I just want to thank you guys so much for your support in my last video. I don't want to get emotional. I just watched Bohemian Rhapsody, so I'm a little bit emotional because that movie just, oh, I love Freddie Mercury. I'm already a little bit emotional, but I wanted to say thank you. One of my love languages is words of affirmation, and so that reading your responses, and I didn't have a chance to get back to everybody, but reading your responses really just kind of helped me out of my slump, so thank you. And so I purchased two of the colors because I wasn't sure which one. I'm a 4 in the Luminous Silk. I have a feeling these shades are different, and I'm a little worried. I should have read the instructions online because I think they had matches, but two shades, maybe not. This is 4.5, more on the yellow side, and it definitely is a balmy consistency. This is the packaging right here. Oh, this is 4, which that might look a little better. You know what? Let's do the 4. I think this is gonna, no, let's do the 4.5. For some reason, that seems to be a little lighter. Okay, so I am gonna use this VDL Lumiere Primer. You're gonna see this in a haul coming up, by the way. But this, since this is like a balm, I'm afraid that it's gonna be a little drying. So let's just put a little bit of this. All right, so I have to use a pore primer, so let's just do the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. I feel like the combination of these two like has made my skin a little bit lighter, but that's okay because I feel like I got the wrong shades anyway. So I'm not really sure what would be the best way to apply this foundation, but I'm gonna try it out with a brush and a beauty blender. I have a feeling the beauty blender is not gonna work. So the product picked up pretty well. Oh, I don't match though. Okay, you know what? I am going to, that makes me look like I have jaundice. I'm gonna take this off and do it with the 4 shade. I'm breaking out so bad. What is up with that? I'm gonna keep the Luminous Primer and the pore filler on this side, and I'm just gonna do the pore filler on this side. Some optical illusions, but it's one of those primers that I like to wear without anything else because I just feel like all my flaws go away with it, and I don't really need a lot of foundation when I wear this. Okay, but I'm just gonna take the 4. Oh, I should have done the directions, and we're just gonna try this side first. Okay, this might be too dark for me a little bit, but that's okay. It just seems like it's slightly better. It's a slightly better match than the other one. It goes on pretty nice. It kind of just like glides on the skin. Wet beauty blender. Let's try the other side. Okay, so this is like a super sheer application. I mean, if you basically want like a tinted moisturizer type application, you can use a beauty blender. It's not even covering up like my zit right here or really anything unless I go over it several times. Oh my gosh, his foundations just don't work for me. Ugh. Okay, I don't think I love the beauty blender with it, so I'm just gonna take my brush again. Good Lord. I should have known better that I would not like this foundation. I feel like the Balm should just, I mean, it's okay. I feel like right here, I look like I have scabs from being addicted to heroin. That's what it looks like to me. It just doesn't look good at all. Let's just try the concealer. So I got the shade 3. Ew. I have lots of irritation under my eye, and I don't know if that's from the Latisse, but my, like right here, it's so raised and dry. Like, what is that from? It feels like it's almost drying as soon as you apply it on the skin. Like, I feel like it's already drying. Oof. Use a beauty blender. It's very light. It almost kind of, it has the same texture as the Balm a little bit. Just very light and easy to work with. That's what so far. That probably is a really good match, actually. I don't mind the foundation with the concealer over it. So let's continue to beat the face and see. It's a full coverage concealer, which I like. Don't need a lot of it for sure. It's definitely it's more of a matte concealer. I mean, I'm not like hating it. I'm gonna use my La Prairie skin setting. So I don't mind the foundation with powder over it. It helps to kind of soften, I don't know, just helps to kind of soften the appearance of like all of my rough texture and stuff. I'm gonna run Riff. I used this palette on my eye and just run that back because I feel like it kind of got buffed away. I don't mind it with all of the components to your face. I'm just like obsessed with these small palettes. I'm gonna use this Hoola again. It actually looks kind of smooth now. This is high coverage. I think this is supposed to be a completely matte full coverage foundation. Sorry, I'm really bad at giving you guys like the specs of foundations, but I just figured you can just read it with the links below. You don't need to hear me repeat what you can just read below, you know? So then I'm just gonna use this palette. I'm gonna mix these two, the Dandelion and the California. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of Tickle. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so I gotta do something with my lips because I look disgusting. Let's use Burnt Spice from MAC. Oh yeah. I forgot about this shade. And I'm gonna set everything with Fix Plus. Okay, so my first impressions, because I really don't feel like doing an all-day wear test. I'm sorry, I'm so lazy sometimes. I actually don't mind it. It's not my favorite foundation, but it's worth checking out if Armani foundations work for you. It might be one, and especially if you liked the first version, I think that you will love this. For me, since I didn't love the first version, I'm not like super crazy about it. It wouldn't be like my first go-to pick for like a night out or if I want my skin to look perfected. I feel like the concealer is full coverage. It goes on really easily, almost like light as air, but it just blends out. So I like the concealer. I'm not crazy about the foundation. It's just kind of like a take it or leave it product. Worth checking out if the first version worked for you especially. I think that you would like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.